Metrics app. Metrics acquisition. Starting the examination. Use the joystick to align the camera laterally. Carefully move the camera towards the patient's eye. Align the camera so that the cornea and the corneal reflex are within the dashed box. Adjust the fixation light focus if necessary. Ask the patient to blink and then to refrain from blinking for a few seconds. Realign the camera if needed and press the joystick button to start the acquisition. Keep the device as still as possible. The examination stops automatically. Acquisition quality. After the examination process is completed, the acquisition quality is checked. To display the detailed acquisition quality results, tap Show Details. The camera image is sharp and the pupil and/or white-to-white boundaries are acceptably segmented on the infrared camera image. To enlarge one of the displayed OCT section images, tap on it. The selected OCT section image is marked with a red frame. Review the segmentation of the OCT section images and the relevant anatomic structures. To acquire additional images, tap New Acquisition. Metrics analysis. More section. Camera Image tab. To review the segmentation, click the Camera Image tab in the More section. Make sure that the checkbox Segmentation below the OCT section image and the checkbox OCT Overlay below the camera image are selected. Scroll through the OCT section images. Or click the backward or forward icon to manually scroll through the OCT section images. To show the OCT section images as a slideshow, click Play. To superimpose the A-scan on the images, select A-scan below the OCT section image. The A-scan shows the refraction correction and considers refraction at different locations and with respect to the different refractive indices. To move it, drag and drop the A-scan overlay or click the camera image. A-scan corresponds to the position on the camera image. Please note, red areas in OCT section images refer to an extrapolated refraction correction. The refraction correction in these areas is based on extrapolation of the surface boundaries and should be considered with caution for clinical use. Measurements using freehand sections are not allowed in red areas. More section, Basics tab. The calculation of the parameters CCT, aqueous depth and lens thickness based on the automatic segmentation of the cornea and lens boundaries. To superimpose the parameters, select the checkboxes in the Basics tab. Edit segmentation lines. If the segmentation of the boundaries on the OCT section image is not acceptable, re-examine the patient. If the patient could not be re-examined for any reason, manually correct the respective segmentation lines. Next to the segmentation checkbox, click Edit. The segmentation editor is displayed. To zoom a selected region to its maximum size, click plus. Then hold down the left mouse button and draw a square on the OCT section image. Select the desired anatomic structure to be edited from the segmentation line drop-down list. Alternatively, click the desired segmentation line to be edited on the OCT section image. Use the offered segmentation tools. Please note, how to use the tools is always explained in the upper left corner of the editor after you have selected a tool. To incrementally zoom in or out of the OCT section image, press Ctrl and scroll the mouse wheel. Click Save and Close to confirm the changes. After the segmentation editor is closed and the OCT section image is updated, the following message is displayed. Segmentation manually edited. Edit anterior chamber angle recess points and scleral spurs. The anterior chamber angle measurements are displayed only after the scleral spurs and the anterior chamber angle recess points have been manually marked on the OCT section images. To edit or identify the scleral spurs of the anterior chamber angle recess points on an OCT section image, click Edit next to the scleral spurs or ACA recess points checkboxes. The segmentation editor is displayed. The OCT section is divided into two parts. To edit the scleral spurs, select the checkbox Scleral Spurs or press the S key on the keyboard. Left-click the desired position in the left and right anterior chamber angle. To edit the ACA recess points, select the checkbox ACA recess points or press the A key on the keyboard. To delete the markers, right-click the points. To change brightness and contrast, use the slider above the OCT section images. Click Save and Close to confirm the changes. More section, 360 degrees tab. If the scleral spurs and anterior chamber angle recess points have been set in the displayed OCT section image, the ACA, AOD and TISA 360 diagrams can be selected from the drop-down menu. Measuring distances. On an OCT image, you can manually measure distances in micrometers or millimeters, including the corneal thickness. Below the OCT section image, click Measure Distance. Click the points where you want to start and end the measurement. A measuring line is displayed in pink. Of the measuring line by dragging and dropping the start point or the end point. To modify the measurement line, drag and drop the measuring line to another point on the image. To measure the corneal thickness on a certain point of the cornea, double-click the desired point. Split the measuring line in two at a point of your choice by double-clicking the desired splitting point. To delete a measuring line, right-click it. To save a manual distance measurement, you have the following options. Save it as a report, select Report. Reports can be saved as a PDF, PNG or JPEG files in the file system, or as a DICOM report in the HIEX database. To export the image, including the measuring lines into a file, right-click on the OCT section image and select Export Image. Overlay options. Various parameters can be superimposed as overlays on the OCT section image. Select the checkbox next to the overlay. Multi-view. Either 4 or 6 OCT section images can be displayed at the same time. Remember, You can hide the More section by clicking on the arrow next to More to hide the More section. For easy orientation, the direction of each OCT section image is indicated by a small icon. The selected overlays and measured distances are superimposed on the respective OCT section images. Reports. Views that have been customized in the analysis window can be printed as a report. Select Report. Print the template report as on screen. Reports can be saved as PDF, PNG, or JPEG files in the file system, or as a DICOM report in the HIEX database.